Spirit Talker. This message to all the mothers of God's children, not man's children, but God's children. Again, never have a baby for a man. Never have a baby for yourself. But it's better to have a child for God, and it's better to be a mother to God's child. And God gave you creation. I want you to understand your power within you. You give a woman a lemon, she makes lemonade. You give a lady a house, she makes a home. You give a mother a seed, she makes a child. What I say is true. You know it to be true. And when you understand that within you, don't understand it from the seed of a man, of your father, or your mother's egg. Your forever child been through lived so many lives. You got to believe in the spirit within you. Not the human child, but the spirit child. And that's what I'm speaking to. So listen to like 20, 30, 40 of my videos and repeat, listen to them. And when you are truly awakened, it's 1 minute to awake yourself and be aware of yourself. You can go back to sleep. But when you really wake up, and you right now wake up in the middle of you going through 40 weeks of labor, not for man. Man don't care about the labor you do for him. He don't care about you, how you got to sleep with that big stomach on. You can't even sleep on your stomach for the next 40 weeks, okay? He don't care about that, but God does. God does. So when you do labor for God and know that you're doing labor for God. And when you think about it, and God knows, when you got to appreciate yourself before anybody else can appreciate you. And if you ain't learning to appreciate, God gave you his first name, Goddess. Appreciate that. You carry the child of God's around before it's man. It does not become a man's child until the DOB, the date of birth on earth. But during the date of conception, that is that child between you and God. Do not let no man interrupt that relationship. Disturb that relationship. If he cannot be part of it, if he cannot wrap his hands around you, whisper in your ear, motivate you, tell you you are a goddess, you are a mother to his child, that he wish he can be a part of that too. One of the closest relationship that any human being has with God is during pregnancy. And we all got God in us. We all have the spirit of God in us. But at that moment of time, God is inside you making a miracle. A miracle. If the birth of a child, the creation of a fetus that eats from the feet of a female, your feet and your female is the flesh within you that child is consuming. And it's living inside the womb of you. The part of you having God's rib, he gave you his rib because he knew he would come to your womb. And he knew he would live there for 40 weeks creating a miracle, a child. The child is the gift. The child is the gift. The relationship is you having God inside you for 40 weeks. And at the end of that 40 weeks, you receive the gift of birth, of life on earth. You become a mother. You're going to be a mother to that child on earth. And you're going to be the mother to that child in heaven. A father, we are only that father to that child on earth. And we are poor fathers. For that moment of 18 years, 20 years, however many years we have to be a father to that child, we don't take the time to really teach them, train them, spending time more than passing the ball, playing football, playing basketball, but it's really to explain them what their true purpose, the 3 P's, parenting. Be there to parent your offspring. Don't run from it. It's more than just paying child support for it. It's making sure that it emulates you, imitates you, and understands itself the part that it got from you. Be a father. And if you cannot be a father for yourself, be a father for God, because God is watching you. You're going to come in and you're going to be many times, you're going to be around other children that's not as children of your seed. And it does not matter. God is watching you. That is his child. Be a father. Being a father is just showing, babysitting that child and treating that child as if it was your own. Believe it. If you don't care about your own, you better believe it's God's. You better care that that child is God. My child don't belong to me. Guess what? They God's children. You damn well believe I take care of my kids, are cool. But guess what? That extra in knowing that it's God's children, it motivates me a little bit more. You know, because sometimes I'll let him. He need to learn. He need to fall on his head a couple of times. God's watching you. Let me get up and help this kid. If you can't do it for yourself, as I tell a woman, never have a baby for a man. Okay, he will disappoint you. And don't even have a baby for herself, because it would be still what she dreams of today won't be her tomorrow. And one part of her dream is to having a complete family. And as soon as you let her know she can't have that, 40 weeks of labor. So guess what? Don't do labor for a man. Do labor for God. My whole point to the mother goddesses out there, do you understand the titles you carry? A lady on earth, a mother to God's child, not man, but you are. You are, but I'd rather put them on to God's child than man's child. Wouldn't you rather give birth to goddesses and angels versus boys and girls? Add a little bit of flavor to it. Make yourself feel proud. You got to feel it within. They don't have statues built of you. Marriage is not built in the image of you. You have to take a man's last name, okay? The sanctuary of marriage is once you take his last name. Religion, y'all can barely be priests, okay? Right now, the Pope just passed away on Easter, okay? Day after Easter, Monday, and I think that's a big thing, but still. It's 170-something other priests coming there to sign up to become Pope, but no women. I barely see any black men, okay? Again, I don't believe in religion until they make religion with all men, all women involved. We live in a one-sided world. That's why we are lost creatures. But to the goddess, the lady mother goddess, lady on earth, a mother to God's child, and a goddess of the God's daughter, the daughter of God, the goddess. And the only thing that comes distant between you and God is the child of God. That's the only thing that keeps you from being right by God is the child of God. And man stands behind you. We got your 6. When we facing heaven, we behind you. When we facing earth, you behind us. It's two directions, earth and heaven. I may be first on earth, but I'm third in heaven. I'd rather be third in heaven, facing hand and God, than first on earth. And I will bow to you. And before I can bow to you, before I can bow to God, I have to bow to you and the child of God. That's the only thing becomes between you and God. It's the child. It's an honor. You got the best position in the world. The best position in the world. You second to God. Second to God. Second to man, right behind man. You right in the middle. Get it? Right by your child. And when that child, and any mother, any father pass away, we become guardians. Guardians. And as long as we're trying to do right by our children, we will have access as guardians to any of our family members, any of our friends. Everybody knows of guardians, but they don't think of a guardian. And the only thing you got to do is keep them in your thoughts. You keep them in your thoughts, God will keep them in your life emotionally. That's it. You don't got to pray. Pray is when you take a moment of time and spend with God. That's disrespectful. God knows your thoughts 24 hours a day. A whisper from God comes in the form of a thought. Believe in your thoughts. Have a blessed day.